Yo, what is up guys, it's your boy Jelson here, and today we're back with a brand new NBA video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a team that a couple people have requested me to talk about on this channel, and I had two requests under my Boston Celtics video to talk about the Toronto Raptors. Thank you guys for requesting videos. As always, I really do appreciate requests, and here are the comments requesting the video. But if you guys have any requests for any video that you want to see from me, then let me know down in the comments down below, because I'll for sure get on top of that as long as it's not too ridiculous. But the team, as I said, that we're talking about is the Toronto Raptors, and the Toronto Raptors have been playing extremely well. They were on an 8-game winning streak, and actually they've won 9 out of their last 11 games. A team that's been on fire recently, and recently beating my very own Minnesota Timberwolves, crushing my soul while I'm at work. It was tough for me. But the Toronto Raptors are a really good team. And there's a couple points that I really wanted to talk about. As of lately, they are, 9-2 out of their last 11 games, as I said. They were 23-23 prior to this, so their current record is 32-25, making them 7th in the Eastern Conference, which is crazy considering that, well, they have a really good record, and they're only 7th in the East, and the East is really good apparently. So I don't know how many people were expecting the East to be this good, but they are this good. So they are the 7th in the Eastern Conference, and there's a couple points that I wanted to bring up, as I said, and it's mainly their offense that's been just really, kicking it, and it's partially to a couple players, but mostly because just the effort, and it feels like just what shots they're taking has improved a lot. They've actually been taking 1.2 less three-pointers per game, but they are making 1.4 more during this time span. So they went from 35 attempts and 12.1 makes to 33.8 attempts and 13.5 makes per game. Which, if you're going to be making more while taking less shots, well, first of all, it's more efficient. Second of all, it's more than likely going to lead to more wins. And that's something that we've seen. It is leading to more wins. Their rebounding numbers are going up. They went up by about 1 per game. And their defense hasn't slacked at all. It's actually stayed relatively the same during this time period. So this has increased their overall plus minus to go from 0.8 to 6. Yeah, that's a big increase. From 0.8 to 6? That's indicative of them winning games. And if they can keep anything close to this rolling, then I expect them to be a team to be scared of in the playoffs, to be quite frank. And they're a team right now that's playing at an extremely high level, along with the Boston Celtics in my last video that I talked about. And the East right now is so competitive because everyone is playing so well. Everyone's winning the games they need to win. Everyone's playing great on offense, and everyone's playing great on defense. It's a really fun conference to watch. So if you haven't watched any Eastern Conference games for whatever reason, go ahead and watch some Eastern Conference games. Raptors, Celtics, Bulls, Nets, when they're healthy, obviously. Right now, who knows? But when the Nets are healthy, they're fun to watch. So go ahead and watch these teams because it's a lot of fun to watch them. And the Raptors right now are proving a point that they should be one of those teams that you have your eyes on going into the playoffs, going into late into the season, that you should be watching them and seeing what they're going to be doing, because how close the East is right now, they could go up to like top 5 in the East, and really they could cement themselves as a playoff team, and I could see them going far as long as everything's clicking. And two players that I really want to talk about and are Pascal Siakam and Trent Jr. And Fred VanVleet has been playing at pretty much his same level that he's been playing at. I know he missed a little bit of time, but Fred VanVleet's always been a consistent bucket, so I'm not going to talk much about him, but he's playing at a all-star level because he's an all-star and he's been playing extremely well on offense and relatively playing okay on defense for his size. So I'm not going to, bash him for not being a good defender. But Pascal Siakam, he went from 21 points per game during the 23-23 part of the year to 24.6 points per game during this recent stretch, and also improving his three-point percentage to 39% and his field goal percentage going up to 54% overall, which not only is that a big improvement, just going from, I believe, what was like 48% field goal percentage to 54, that's a massive improvement, but that's going to lead to wins. And their assist numbers have stayed the same, which shows that, well, first of all, they're assisting and their playmaking has been fine pretty much all year. And, second of all, well, they have players that can create their own shot on the same time. And that one of those players that I want to talk about is Gary Trent Jr. He went from 17 points per game all the way up to 24 points per game during this time frame, and improving his 3-point percentage from 38% all the way to 44%, which is gonna, guess what, lead to wins. Overall improvement on efficiency while staying the same, at least above average to average on defense, will lead to more wins than you had previous. And that's something that the Raptors are seeing. That's the results they're getting. They're winning more games than they had previous. As I said, going from 23-23 from the first portion of the season to, as of right now, 9-2. So, as I said, this team is going to only keep improving as long as everyone keeps playing well. And a lot of this success comes from Gary Trent Jr.'s playing very well. And if he continues to play well, continue to shoot the ball well, and continue to really just pick his own shots very well and know when to come in and know when to produce, then this Raptors team is very scary, as I've said multiple times throughout this video. So that's been my video on the Raptors, guys. If you guys have enjoyed, please remember to like and subscribe. I have enjoyed watching this team a ton. I've enjoyed talking about them. I've enjoyed talking with my friends about them because they've been a lot of fun to watch. So yeah, guys, if you guys have enjoyed, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.